We all have childhood memories. Some are sweet, warm, and comforting. Others stay with us for reasons we can't quite explain. Imagine this. It's a lazy afternoon. The sun filters through your curtains as you sit in front of the TV, watching a show you've seen 100 times before. A clumsy little boy, always getting bullied, always failing at school. And then, just when things seem hopeless, a robotic cat appears from the future, armed with magical gadgets that can solve every problem. For decades, Doraemon has been a symbol of childhood wonder, the impossible made possible. A world where bad grades, bullies, and failure could all be erased with a futuristic tool. But what if that world was never real? What if Doraemon never existed? What if Nobita never woke up? Tonight on Dark Toon Secrets, we unravel one of the most disturbing theories ever whispered on the internet. A theory so chilling that once you hear it, you may never look at Doraemon the same way again. Are you ready? To understand this theory, let's ask a simple question. Does Doraemon really exist? Of course, he's a fictional character in a cartoon. But I mean, within the world of the show itself. Have you ever noticed something strange? Apart from Nobita and his small circle of friends, no one else seems to acknowledge Doraemon, not even his parents. Think about it, if your child suddenly had a giant robotic cat living in his room, wouldn't you react? Wouldn't you ask questions, call the authorities, wonder where the hell it came from? But Nobita's parents never do. They scold him for bad grades, they nag him about his laziness, but they never, not even once, express shock or curiosity about the time-traveling robot living under their roof. And that's not all. Doraemon's time machine is one of the most powerful devices ever imagined. It can rewrite history, undo mistakes, even alter reality itself. Yet, no one tries to stop them. There's no time police, no laws preventing reckless manipulation of history. If this were real life, wouldn't there be consequences? Unless it was never real to begin with. Let's take a step back. Imagine you're in a dream. In dreams, reality bends to your will. Time moves unpredictably. Logic ceases to exist. You can fly, breathe underwater, turn invisible, or perhaps summon a robotic best friend who can solve all your problems. Nothing in Doraemon follows real-world logic. There are no lasting consequences, no irreparable mistakes. Nobita always finds himself back where he started, as if nothing ever truly changes. And if you think about it, doesn't that sound like the mind of someone trapped in a coma? A mind constructing a perfect world to escape the pain of reality. Now, here's where things get truly disturbing. There's an urban legend, a so-called lost ending of Doraemon that was allegedly erased from history. In this version, Nobita finally wakes up, but not in his bed, not in his house, not in his world. He wakes up in a hospital room. The air is sterile, cold. The white walls seem too bright, almost blinding. Machines beep softly beside him, wires attached to his frail, motionless body. His fingers twitch, his breath is shallow, his voice barely a whisper. He tries to call out, but his throat is dry, his lips cracked. He blinks, disoriented, as the door opens and his parents rush in, tears in their eyes. And then it hits him. Something is missing. He looks around, he searches desperately, but there is no Doraemon. No gadgets, no time machine, no futuristic world. Doraemon was never real. The adventures, the friendships, the magical gadgets, they were all just the creations of a broken mind, a boy who had been in a coma for years after a tragic accident. Some versions of the story say he fell from a great height. Others claim he was hit by a car, but the result was the same. Nobita never truly lived. His mind, refusing to accept reality, built an entire world where he was protected, where a futuristic cat saved him from every failure, every mistake, every pain. But dreams don't last forever. Eventually, his body gives out. The machines keeping him alive let out one final, chilling beep, and then nothing. Of course, this could all just be a dark theory, a ghost story for the internet age. But what if it's not? What if, buried deep in the heart of Doraemon, lies the truth of a trapped mind, a dreamer who never woke up? Watch the show again. Look closely. Notice the inconsistencies, the strange logic, the missing reactions. You may never see Doraemon the same way again. Thank you for listening to Dark Toon Secrets. If you have theories about another cartoon with a hidden darkness lurking beneath its surface, let us know. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and most of all, stay awake.